Hello BrewTubers, you joined me at 9:30 on a Tuesday night and I am brewing again. Doing the Russian Imperial Stout from the Bible, albeit a slightly altered version. I've reduced the batch size from 23 litres to 15, just because of the size of the grain bill is quite difficult to do in the Bulldog Brewer. Even with the reduced amount, it was still a struggle stirring in the malt. But, you know, we got by. So it's all mashed and I'm just getting up to boiling point. I'll run you through the grain bill. So 5 kilograms of pale malt went in and 325 grams of crystal malt. Mashed that for an hour and 15 minutes. Then I added 130 grams of roasted barley, 115 grams of chocolate malt, and 100 grams of Carafa Special 3 malt. Put them in for the last 15 minutes and raise the temperature to 75 degrees Celsius to mash out from 68. Then I've added 500 grams of brewing sugar. And the hop additions, there's a hop addition at the start of the boil, 40 grams of Challenger. Then there is 40 grams of Goldings for the last half hour. Then the last 15 minutes Protoflock, and the last 5 minutes I'm adding some juniper berries. I brewed most of this beer with my friend who likes gin, so I'm selling some juniper berries to please him. And the beer is going to be called Black Prince, named after a steam engine, a 9F. So that's what it's called. The aiming for about 9 to 10%. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm just coming up to the boil now. So I've got this up to a rolling boil. It's a wee bit steamy in here. I've just added the 40 grams of Challenger hops. So I'm going to leave that for 45 minutes before adding the Goldings. Okay, last hop addition, 30 minutes from the end. 20 grams of East Kent Goldings and 20 grams of Whitbread Golding variety. Going in like that. Goldings are Goldings as far as I'm aware. So in they go. Just using up the last of them. So 15 minutes to the end of the boil, in goes a Protoflock tablet. Bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. And just a sprinkling of yeast nutrients. Jolly good. So in 10 minutes time I will add some juniper berries. So I'll be adding 40 grams of juniper berries to the brew. Right, 5 minutes to the end, time to add the 40 grams of juniper berries. In they go, water chiller in as well. So the hydrometer is reading at 1080, which is bang on what the Bible says it should be. Ended up with more than expected, about 18 litres I think, so yeah, we'll see how it ends up. So we've aerated the wort and added it to the fermentation vessel. Pitched some Ringwood ale yeast onto that. That is the yeast from my old Peculiar brew, so reuse that. Yeah, we'll leave it a couple of weeks and see what happens. As I said, 1080 on the hydrometer, so looking good. See where we go. So that is brew night over with. It's very nearly midnight, so yes, it's started at about 6 PM, taking me to midnight, so 6-hour brew thereabouts, which is fairly ordinary, 5 to 6 hours. Hit 1080 on the hydrometer, which is what the book recommended for an 8.5% beer. So we're just going to leave it up to the Ringwood ale yeast now, just to see how far down that will brew to. Yeah, so it's an alright brew day, a bit cluttered. I've got a lot of tidying up to do tomorrow. Um, so, yeah, no, fairly standard. Lot of steam again. Really need to get the steaming situation sorted out. Because it's quite ridiculous, really. But yeah, Russian Imperial Stout. It's going to be called Black Prince. I think the 40 grams of juniper berries are going to be interesting. Ended up with 18 litres. Yeah, I'm happy with how today's gone. Anyway, all the best. I suppose now it's actually Wednesday, so happy Homebrew Wednesday. Yes. Au revoir for now. Bye bye.